The man crafted a bow and arrows by hand. Aiming carefully, he fired. Once, twice, 3, 4 times, each arrow striking the playing cards dead on. Just a few days earlier, after feeding his horse, Eddie was approached by a neighbor in a panic. His daughter had gone missing while searching for her biological father. Eddie quickly tracked down her last known location and went to speak with her friend. But then he spotted something chilling, his daughter's bracelet on the woman's wrist. Realizing something was terribly wrong, Eddie pulled out a knife and demanded answers. Terrified, the woman confessed. Eddie's daughter had found her biological father, but the man had already moved on and started a new family. Heartbroken, the girl had gone drinking with his friend to cope. But in truth, the friend had sold her out. A man, taken by her looks, had drugged her at the bar. Eddie made the woman take him to that man. After the man left the bar, Eddie followed, ambushed him, and shoved a photo in his face. "Where's my daughter?" After some intense interrogation, the man agreed to take him to his boss. But before Eddie could get close, they were discovered. Soon, 2 cars rolled in. Eddie tried to escape, but no matter where he went, the gang was always one step ahead. Someone was leaking his location. Eventually, cornered on a rooftop, outnumbered and outgunned, Eddie was forced to surrender. They searched him, found his daughter's photo in his wallet. One of the men recognized her. When Eddie lunged for the photo, guns were pointed at him from every angle. They beat him mercilessly. A woman found him and took him in. Thanks to her care, he slowly healed. She also gave him valuable intel about the gang's hideout. Eddie went in alone, fought his way past obstacles, and finally found his daughter. But it was too late. She was frail and dying. On the way home, she passed away in his arms. Grief-stricken, Eddie buried her under a large tree. As he stared at her grave, his pain turned to fury. He sent the woman away and began preparing for war. He transformed his farm into a death trap. Using an excavator, he dug a tank, lined it with tarp, filled it with gasoline, and set a detonator beside it, hidden under grass. He booby-trapped every corner and marked each one precisely. At the warehouse gate, he hung an oil drum filled with gasoline, rigged to explode. He took bullets apart, mixed the gunpowder, adjusted each one for trap triggers. He sharpened steel rods and laid them in the ground like spears. He modified a double-barreled shotgun for close-range destruction. Then, he looked at his daughter's paintings on the wall and got to work. Finally, he covered a tunnel entrance with grass and slipped away to eliminate the gang's second-in-command in his own home, silent, deadly. The next day, the gang leader arrived, saw the photo Eddie had left behind, and knew who was behind it all. He suited up, grabbed weapons, and gathered his men for revenge. Back at the farm, Eddie released the horses from the warehouse, then stood silently by his daughter's grave, ready and waiting.